People have been asking questions. Questions like, when is the next episode of Pokemon? Well, congratulations. The answer is right now. It's happening right in front of you. As far as you're aware, it's happening live. In a way, I suppose. I've been on vacation. I've come back. I have some thoughts. One of the thoughts I have is maybe I should be trading out Man the Mankey for another bird type, right? We've got Spearow / Fearow and gotta be at least one other bird type on the bench. And I was thinking maybe we might just kind of give myself a little extra push towards taking down Erica by having a backup. But I don't know, I keep going back and forth. I wouldn't say this team's like super balanced, but it is good at being able, it has good coverage, I guess is what you'd say. Being able to just kind of take on all comers for the most part. It does help that I know what's coming up. All right, so I do need a few reminders because it has been like 3 weeks since the last episode. The next boss is Erica. She has a level cap of 29. We're going to be facing her with Bird and maybe with Dragon. If we can get some flying type moves on Dragon, that would really, really help. Otherwise, Water versus Grass, probably not the best call. Bird probably could do pretty well. Buddy, the Ivysaur, probably can just soak, right? Grass is going to be neutral. Ivysaur can just kind of sit back and suck the life out of people slowly. So I think we got good. I don't want to say coverage. That feels like I'm just repeating a word. We've got good stuff going on there. I got to get my walkthrough here, my old man walkthrough for people who aren't good at games. This is Route 8. We're looking at the list of available trainers. Gonna be facing off against Last Julia first, who's got 2 Clefairies. What's a cute, round, and fluffy Pokemon? Jigglypuff, obviously. Oh, she meant Clefairy. So, someone pointed out something I said seemed illogical, and maybe it is illogical, but just do a tackle. We'll see how that goes. Back in the day, when I was the kid playing Pokemon Red, I said that I didn't really have a lot of friends. That's true. And that we didn't really do a lot of trading, and that's also true. So for one thing, I did have some people I traded with. Jamie, Rich, and my sister. But that's a small group, and it's unfortunate for me to say this, because I've learned that the practice is ongoing. It was really transactional. You were kind of expected to have a good Pokemon. First off, things like Golem. There's no indication during this time period that Golem was a Pokemon that even existed, right? Like, Golem didn't show up in the Pokedex in Red Blue. Ghost Pokemon weren't well thought of. During Red Blue, there were only 3 of them, and Gengar was one of them. And you just, with my friend group of 4 people, we didn't really see this. I know this is going to be weird, but for you young folks, basically anyone under the age of 32, there was a time where there weren't just like game facts and discussion boards and, the way you got information was someone on the schoolyard told you there was a Mew in the truck. All right? That was how you got info. The idea that Ghost's immunity is one of their strongest assets rather than something that just makes them kind of lame and difficult to work with did not occur to the 4 of us, so no one really ever Gengar'd. Instead, it was all about that Alakazam, who featured prominently in the anime as being cool. Amazing. You got him. You got him, Gyarados. You're absolutely roasting these fire types. I'm so concerned I'm gonna come back from vacation, aka what I'm doing right now, and just get way in over my head. Oh, quick attack for sure, right? That'll teach you to roar. What a mistake. Outworld is coming out soon. That's been announced since the last game. I'm super excited. So this is Super Nerd Glenn. He's got Grimer Muck Grimer. Get out my Pokemon strength charts. That's it? Yeah, okay. Poison. So ground, psychic, but not bug, other poison, fighting, or grass. Or fairy. Alright, so I'm good to just kind of hose him down. Nice. He went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Alright. Hold on, my map just restarted. There we go. Oh, is this an upcoming doubles battle that I see? There's two little girls standing next to each other. What do you want to bet that that's one of the doubles battle that wasn't in FireRed? Also, I just want to state it. My good friend Pondo the Mad tried to come at me in the comments section by saying XP All was not in Gen 1. XP All absolutely was in Gen 1. And the internet historians will confirm this with me. XP All was a Gen 1 tactic. That it was what I was talking about. I called it XP Share, but that's what all the later gens call it, and it works differently. In Gen 1, in the first games, when you had XP All or whatever, you would put it on a Pokemon, and while that, well, I think it was just like an item you had. And when you fought, you would, that was a really annoying disable. You would, I think your front Pokemon would keep half the XP, and the other half would be distributed to all your other Pokemon. And that's pretty much how I played this game, was just frontlining my starter Pokemon, which would have been a Charizard or a Bulbasaur, and then just absorbing all the XP always and having a massively overleveled starter. And then the other Pokemon would evolve and level up, and I'd complete my decks out, and you know, sometimes you'd want to switch Pokemon around. But yeah, that's pretty much how I played, and you absolutely could. You can't do that in the later gens now. They pretty much have exactly remade the games precisely to counter you from doing that, which is fine, because it's probably a better deal to not just spam Charizard at everything. Look it up. It's on Bulbapedia, and that's certainly not the only place it's on. This is real. It's real, Pondo. Is this my first encounter on this? What route is this? How do I tell what route it is? Oh, it's a Route 8 connects Lavender Town to Saffron City. Okay, so we're on Route 8. Possible and wait, where's Route 12? Why haven't I gotten a Route 12 encounter? Where is Route 12? Does this map tell me what routes are what? Route? No. Ah, Route 12 is that water area I went down. For me, that was a long time ago, but for you, it was the last episode, right? I started randomly, I myself, my mind begins expanding in every direction and filling every possible space, like water being poured into a container. And so I started wandering down the seacoast like an idiot and encountered a bunch of kind of scary trainers occasionally. But because I can't surf or anything, and I don't want to fish because I have an old fishing rod, right? That's the only one I have, and I'm just gonna get Magikarp. Oh, wow, wait, wow, hold on. Route 12 is also where you get the Snorlax, right? I absolutely don't want to ruin that. I want that Snorlax. Never mind, forget everything else. No fishing, no Pokemon encounters, no surfing. We want the Snorlax, so we need the Pokeflute, wherever that is. I'm sure the walkthrough will get us there. Okay, so now we're all the way back. We're at Route 12. Possible encounters: Ekans, Growlithe, Meowth, and Pidgey. Now, I'm not playing with dupes rules, so that's not going to work well for me. I have a 20% chance of hitting a Growlithe here, which would be nice. Growlithe and Arcanine are pretty good, right? Not the case, though. We got level 20 Pidgey. Stick him on. Maybe we'll need a backup. This will only deal exactly 40 damage, right? Wow, that's so perfect. Okay. I'll just start throwing Pokeballs. I'm excited to play Palworld with Pawn of the Mat because I'll be right about one rule thing, one lore thing, one time, and I'll remember it forever, and then I'll make 50 mistakes, and Ponda will correct them instantly from his brain with no need to go back to internet historians. Okay, so this is a Pidgey. We have to nickname it by the rules of the game. Oh no, I didn't nickname it. I hit A instead of B on my controller, but it's B instead of A. Oh no. It's because maybe its nickname is Pidgey? That's not gonna work though, because when it evolves, it's just gonna change its name and be really obvious. Obvious that I made a mistake. Alright. Well, we probably won't ever need him, right? Things would have to go really bad. Status captured. Let's take a look here on our tracker. Just make sure we've got all of our partner. Oh, it's listing my first run when Bulbasaur died. I was trying to figure out why it said it was dead. Pokemon must be in your party to automatically register. Yeah, I don't know about that noise. Okay, that's fine. There was also a question about hidden power types. So, the Gyarados has a hidden power 54 of poison. That's a pretty high number. But yeah, I mean, poison isn't the best here. Alright, so that's our Route 8 encounter. Unfortunate. Let's look back over these trainers. Maybe I'm gonna go heal. Is this a doubles battle? They're called Twins Ellie and Ann. They have a Clefairy and a Jigglypuff. Are they gonna throw two Pokemon out at me? Or are they just gonna both use one Pokemon one at a time? I need to get Bird up, so I'm gonna put Bird here. Alright, and then after that, we're facing Nidoran, Nidorina, Coughing, Meowth, Meowth. So, like a bunch of poison types all in a row. We don't really have a strong... We'll shock you with our twin power. I'm not a Chihuahua, I'm Fuwawa. I'm not Fuwawa, I'm Mokoko. Bow bow. Perfect. Absolutely perfect intimidate. None of these target everybody, huh? That's unfortunate. Let's eliminate this Jigglypuff before he does something really nasty like sing. Outsped. Great. It's a super small Clefairy. Makes sense. Let's stab. Same type attack bonus. Does Palworld have stab? I actually don't know that. It's been like a year and a half since I played. Feels like that might be good to know for our upcoming run. We'll be playing Palworld starting on July 13th, theoretically, if the game launches on time. And we'll be playing Monday nights from 8 to midnight. That's the only time the server is going to be on. So it's going to be pretty long-term play. We are going to give some boosts to the servers. School is fun, but so are Pokemon. Who is this? Who are you? Name yourself. Super Nerd Leslie. Alright, Leslie. It's time to get destroyed. Not because your name's Leslie, but because you dared to challenge me. Perfect. Nope, less perfect. Leslie actually has quite a large reward for defeating them. Alright, nice. Alright, Gyarados cannot level any further. They are at Lick Cap. We have to do it for Yawn. We gotta switch them out. Got a lot of poison types upcoming. Pikachu? It's kind of... Well, they are moving in on Erica. We probably should get the bird leveled up. I like Nidoran, so I collected them all. I wonder if that... Because she's got Nidoran and Well, I guess it is called Nidoran. Just male or female in this. I was gonna say, I wonder if it's a Japanese language thing. I learned today, an almost 40-year-old man who's been playing Pokemon since the day it freaking came out, learned today that it's not called Dark type in Japanese, it's called Evil type. That's crazy. Alright, quick attack. Bird, destroy this small rabbit. I don't know. What are Nidorans? Definitely some rabbit in them, for sure. Angry rabbit. Destroy that Nidorina with wing attack. Alright, Bird. Now hit him with a wing attack. Bird, one last time. Wing attack. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna go heal. What do you mean, why? You challenged me to a battle. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Okay, we got it. Oh, I don't know who you are. Somebody around here has a Pikachu, though. We're gonna have to swap on that. We're looking for last Megan. Oh, that's her. Okay, so she's got a Pikachu. If she sends it out, we gotta dodge. Bird, use wing attack on that Pidgey. Excellent. I just told myself to switch out on that, and I didn't. Is this what we call a pivot? No, it didn't pivot very well. Trying to bait an electricity attack into a guy who won't be affected by them. There we go. Okay. FireRed. Alright. I freaking love Power World, man. Such a great game. Excited to see the 1.0 changes. And I've never played any of the expansions either, so it's gonna be a lot of new stuff in there for me. Maybe not for everybody, but for me, sure. Bird, hit him with a wing attack. Destroy that meow. Oh, is this last young lady here? Last Andrea with 3 meows? I'm thinking bring in Pikachu for classic anti-Meowth run. Meowth is so cute. Nya, nya, nya. Meowth. There's too much water in the Hoenn region. But what level am I supposed to level Pikachu up? Is it 26? Should I be thunderstoning this little rat here? What level to evolve Pikachu? Yes, thank you. Level 26, yes. So we need to be leveling him. Okay. Quick attack. Perfect. Absolutely flawless once again. All it takes is complete knowledge of everything that's going to happen. Alright, Pikachu. Hit him with the Thunderbolt. Ash. Follow up with Quick Attack. Switch a Pokemon? I think not. Pikachu. Destroy them with Thunderbolt. Magikarp, you Splash Attack. Alright, Magikarp. One more time. Splash Attack. Potion Seller. Need your strongest potions. Oh. Spiker. He's got Grimers. He's got Grimers for days. There, is it Tonga time? A lot of poison Pokemon on our way in. Not exactly super excited about that. And then there's a dude who's got 2 Voltorbs. Don't love that. Is there any chance that I have a Thunderstone? No. Bum, bum, ba-da-bum. Let's see here. Mankey's really just, hate to say it, he's kind of dragging the roster down. It's not high enough level to kind of contribute. Feels like I'd have to, I can't even just like level it during trainer battles. I'm gonna have to farm first. I just don't know that it's worth it. I don't know that he's got the legs. Do he have the legs for it? Thought Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan were generally considered better. Primeape is solid, but we're not there yet. And I don't exactly know that I need a fighting type right now. Bit, really. Doing up here. Bike riders, riding bikes. Alright, what's your deal? You're a gamer stand and you have 3 Poliwags. No, 2 Poliwags and a Poliwag. Alright. I have Pikachu out front? Yeah, okay, this is gonna be easy. Pikachu, destroy them all with electric attacks. Just do whatever you want, man. Absolutely crushing Pikachu. Perfect. Perfect, that's how I operate. Absolutely crushing all of my opponents in this children's card game. And we don't own the game to make the holograms. Nice work, Ash. Alright, maybe we'll take Pikachu to go fight these poison types, but maybe I'm reliving the anime, but I feel like Pikachu getting beat up by poison types all the time, and especially very famously and dramatically, has kind of traumatized me. Ugh. The poison is just annoying, but he hit really hard. Critical's where we got here, right? Oh boy, that's super bad. Oh no. If I switch, I'm good until the end of battle, right? I am gonna have to feed it antidote some potions. Sure. Don't go anywhere, Pikachu. We've got you. So for those that are listening and not watching, that's a 2 HP Pikachu. Okay, what? Evasion. That minimize immediately came in handy. Wow, multiple times. What does it say? I. There we go. You for real, kid? Alright, don't take a single step. Go nowhere. Shooting Pikachu up with that good stuff. Then we're looking for a regular potion and then antidote. Gonna spray him with a little spray canister. Gonna be all better. Isn't that right, Pikachu? Hey, hey! I'm trying to fight you. Oh, his bike sack. Well, that explains it. That explains it! Got him. Grimy. Okay, okay. Paralyzed. Oh, it triggered. Nice. Okay, last up we've got Voltorb, Magnemite Coffee. We're gonna bring Shovel out. Underground path. I don't think we're supposed to go this way yet. Oh yes? You look good at Pokemon, but how is your chemistry grade? Well, I passed Collegiate University level 100 chemistry. So good luck to you, sir. Awesome. Awesome. Yes, we are swapping, however. We're swapping to Bird. This Bird needs that XP. For them to hit level 29. Crits that can happen to anyone at any time. Now we're going back to Bird. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We're going back to Shovel. We're ending it now. All right, Shovel, hit him with a dig. A jig. I guess you could say the dig is up. Go again. Dig. All right. Hold on. FireRed. Diglett. Could you learn Mudslap? Could not learn Mudslap. It's too weak to be useful. I'll buy that. Oh, it reduces target's accuracy as well. Well, I don't need that, because assumably I'll be killing my opponents. Delete a move? No. Stop learning? Yes. Okay. That's everybody, I think. The cops. The road's closed. Road's closed. Maybe I am supposed to go. Alright, hold on. You know what I really should be doing? Is using a walkthrough. Wouldn't that be a smart idea? It's still not possible to reach Celadon City. All the gatekeepers are distracted, wishing they had something to drink. Enter the second underground path going westward. Okay, cool. Great. Route 7 is a short path linking Celadon City to Celadon. Possible Pokemon we'll be looking at include Growlithe, again at only a 10% chance, Oddish, Pidgey, Meowth. Oh, you know, the other thing I wanted to talk about is I said that I always pick the red version of games, and I just looked at my collection of DS files, and that's not true. So apparently I bought Alpha Sapphire, Y, and Moon. So I guess when I was a young man, I was very red focused. And then in my, you know, young adult to adult phase, I was blue focused. And then when Scarlet and Sword came out, I was again red focused. I'm just red-pilled, man. Is that it? We had to go through this stupid underground tunnel for that? Oh boy. That's... I don't know how to feel about that. I got complicated feelings. Alright, see what's happening. It is Growlithe. Alright. Let's bring out the capture Pokemon. Alright, we want to hit him with sleep. No! No! Absolutely crushing Growlithe status. I guess missed? Crushing, absolutely crushing. What was I supposed to do? Just throw the ball? That's what Pondo said I should have done with Abra. I should have just thrown the ball. Maybe he's right. I did what I did. Keep out of Team Rocket's way. You know, I wonder why we all default to Team Rocket being sort of Italian. It's because of Giovanni, maybe? But Team Rocket kind of existed before the idea of Giovanni, right? You hear about Team Rocket the whole time. Maybe they should sound more Yakuza-like. Is that how they sound in the anime? In the Japanese version of the anime? Is that how they sound in the games? Like, do they talk with traditional Yakuza? Hey, this has a rear door. Oh no, I'm just realizing I'm doing absolute chaos and just going... Yeah, what's up here? Am I about to get myself in a lot of trouble? I know everything. There's nothing I don't know, so I wrote it on the blackboard. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Shucky Ducky. What am I gonna name this Eevee? I think I'm gonna name it Shucky. No, that's terrible. What am I gonna name this Eevee? I mean, normally I just name my Eevees Eevee. I'm gonna name it Flex, and my reasoning for this is I don't have to decide what I'm gonna do with this Eevee right now, right? I can wait until later in the game to make a decision as to what I want to do with that Eevee, who I want to transform it into. Oh, that's gonna count as my encounter here though, right? Where am I? What city am I in? What am I doing? Are we in Celadon? I don't have a listing for Eevee in Celadon. But Eevee. And then we're doing... Wait, you can catch an Abra here? That's crazy. Let's look this up. Pokemon Nuzlocke. FireRed. What city are we in? Celadon? Eevee. What should my Celadon counter be? Eevee or Abra? Oh no, I had to pick between Eevee and Abra? Just kidding. Obviously, I would pick the Eevee. I mean, yeah, it's sad to not have the Abra. Now someone's saying Clefable. I mean, I would have loved to have an Abra, but if I have to pick between an Eevee and an Abra, you know where my loyalties lie. In the words of Sherlock Holmes, you know my methods. Alright, so the way to do this... Do I want to level this Eevee manually? Probably not. But if I throw him in the daycare, he might over-level. Right? That would be bad as well. I think that Mankey, we're gonna leave him out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put him in the box. Pause it, Mankey. Continue box operations. Yes. Maybe I want to say no and then go to withdraw and get the Eevee out. Flex, of course, named after his flexibility, but also Flex Mignon. There's that Pidgey, named Pidgey. We're gonna have to work on that at some point. A lot of Pidgeys. Do I want to bring Pecker the Spearow? I don't think so. I think we'll be okay for right now. I think we'll be okay. What level is that? No. Back out. What level is this Eevee? 25. Not a bad start for you, my little Eevee friend. I think we're going to put you at the front so that you get XP and EVs through swap leveling or whatever it's called. I think Savannah was making fun of me for calling it swap leveling, but I don't know what it's supposed to be called. It's hard to tell if someone's making fun of me or not anymore because I'm a very sensitive old man who's retired and unretired far too many times. Okay, Celadon City is between blah 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 and blah blah blah. The Celadon department store offers all kind of items for sale. Celadon Mansion Hotel where a group lives. Game Freak, right. The Game Corner. Oh, I'm betting, yeah, so Game Corner is where you win the Abra. This is the gifted Eevee. There's a Team Rocket trainer somewhere around here that has Eradicate and a Zubat. Get Giga Drain from Erica. East side, northeast of a small tree, there's a PP up. Alright, let's take a look at this map. Is that true? Doesn't really show up on the map. Is this the wrong town? Oh yeah, I'm looking at the wrong town on the map because we took the secret tunnel to get here, right? Yeah, okay. Is that the thing I went and got right now? That was an ether. No, because I'm not looking for the ether. I'm looking for the up, right? Do I need to show hidden items? Map is not being very helpful. Is that another Snorlax? Why are there so many Snorlaxes? How do I catch them all? Snorlax is like a monster in this game, right? Like he's absolutely obscenely strong. This is my trusted pal, Poliwrath. See, this, you don't get a dialogue like this for Golem, the evolution of Graveler. All the other trade types are all implied and stuff like that. Also, just most of the evolution types that involve stones are implied by trainers you speak to. And I don't know. I'm not going to try to find this. Department store, girl on the roof. Okay, so we're going to the department store, I guess. The amazing Eevee. Yeah. Exposure to a water, fire, or thunderstorm will evolve it. Yeah, got it. They can cover your first Pokemon's weakness. Yes, yes. So, I mean, theoretically, because I have an Ivysaur, I would want a Vaporeon to counter Charizard, and that is a good call. But let's hold off. Let's hold off. Is this the department store right here, or is this somebody's apartment? That's a mansion. Let's hold off on that. We're going to the department store. Are you the department store? Yes. I'm looking for evolution stones. I have tons of money because I've beaten up a lot of people. It's all very Japanese, European setup for these stores. I'm gonna walk like it's Suikoden. Alright, what TMs are good? I don't know. Roar, dig, secret. Oh, secret power's here. Hold on. That's 43. We can keep that in the back pocket. Brick Break is also good. That's 31. And Hyper Beam is 15. That's not good, but Savannah is going to want me to get it. Again, because of the wind-up time, Brick Break is Hyper Beam is terrible. But when it works, it's great. Or like Solar Beam as well. Again, wind-up time is a real problem. Get 5 more. Special here. No. We also need to sell that Stardust that we have. Stone, revive. Stardust! Pearl? Great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. For long outings, you should buy a revive. Unfortunately, they're not legal for me to own. Nuzlockers. Teach you a good move. Okay. That's counter, and I probably don't want to learn it yet. I love Hana. Hana turned into a different Pokemon while being traded. Damn, that's crazy, dude. My buddy's gonna trade me his Kangaskhan for my Haunter. Crazy, dude. The trades floor. Can I sell stones anywhere? What about Pokemon cards? Wario? I don't want to distract wild Pokemon. I want to catch them. I will buy one. Buy a mail. I don't know what that's for, but figure it out. Whoa, hold on. Leaf Stone is in this game? I don't remember that. Was that one of the original ones? Can you get Leafeon in Gen 3? Is that right? That doesn't sound right to me. Pokemon, FireRed, Leafeon. Leafeon cannot be obtained until Gen 4. Okay, alright, alright. Okay, okay. Trade Eevee to a Gen 4 game. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I mean, I wouldn't trade Eevee to a Gen 4 game, I'd just get an Eevee in a Gen 4 game. And let's be clear, Leafeon and Glaceon are kinda, they're like meh Eevees, right? Can I get Umbreon and Espeon? Pokemon, FireRed, Umbreon. That's my guy. That's a tank. To get an Umbreon, trade an Eevee to a Hoenn. Doesn't have internal clock cycles. Level it up at night. You trade it back? You can trade it back. Now that's the crazy part. But yeah, it's not going to matter because we'll have already beaten the game. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so we got the stone. We got the stones. We got vitamins up here. We got X-hits, which we're not going to need. Rooftop Square. We've got the 3 vending machine stuffs. We're gonna want that, right? There's a little girl nearby who wants stuff. I remember that. Fresh water, soda pop, and lemonade. Ah, yes, the stat enhancers. I don't want any of this. Yeah, I get that zinc, man. Gotta fully unlock your manly spirit with zinc. Oh, I got another can of soda pop. That's fine, we'll take it with me. Fresh water. Thank you. PM16 is light screen. That's okay. It's better in like doubles battles and stuff. Soda pop for safeguard. Finally, lemonade for reflect. Perfect. Okay. Next up, it tells me to go to Celadon Gym. They are vulnerable against fire, ice, flying. Well, if only I had a freaking Growlithe, I could make some real headway here. They are part poison, which exposes them to psychic moves. Water, rock, and ground type Pokemon are best kept on the sidelines. Alright, what's our roster look like? The water Pokemon that probably shouldn't really be here. We have a ground type Pokemon that probably shouldn't be. Well, I don't know. Do we actually swap up our roster, or do we just bully on through with what we've got? See, I'd normally just go in and do whatever, but I actually think it's probably good practice to swap out. I'm just worried I'll forget to swap back in after the gym battle run is over. But you have to be prepared to defeat your own mind at all times. Okay. Erica, Celadon Gym and trainers. Oh my goodness, she's got like 7 trainers or something. This woman, she's collected them all. Pause it. Okay. Guess the real question is, what are we going to replace him with? Okay, so it can't be round. Ugo Dude is like rock and ground now. Oh yeah, rock is also a bad idea. Fire, ice, flying, poison, bug. How you doing? It'd be pretty oddish of me to bring you along. I think we are gonna pull them in, and then we're gonna go level them for a little bit. Maybe? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do swap leveling on the trainers. Swapping to bird. That's Giga Genius. And then, if it seems like bird's... Oh no, he's level 29. How much XP does he have? How do I see that? Samurai? Definitely don't want him to over level. I don't... Oh wait, you know what? I bet my tracker will tell me. Bird. Oh no, bird is very close to leveling out. That would be bad as well. Isn't the best plan anymore. Alright. We are gonna get Pecker in here instead of Flex. Flex is on the backbench again. Right, it's time for a boring grind session, friends. Yikes. Well, this fight's not gonna go the way I want it to. Eevee, use quick attack. Nice. We could get some IVs on the way, sorry, EVs on the way here. Oh, maybe, hold on. This is probably a good time to call this episode. I mean, I've been trying to make them about 2 hours, but this one's probably only about an hour. Let's take a look. 56 minutes. We'll call it here, and then we'll do a grind episode so that people will know to skip it if they're not interested in the grind. We'll probably grind for like an hour at a level Eevee, Spearow, and Oddish. Possibly Oddish. What's the name of this Spearow? Peck? Drill? Something? How did I mess this up so badly? So quickly. How do I not remember your names? It's Flex, Pecker, and Pasta. All need to get level ups. Just in case, just as backups, just in case I need backup while I'm in there. If the worst should happen to Bird, we want somebody to be able to pick up